Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new weekly vlog. It feels like forever since I've done this, even though I've only had a week off for the show and I still have uploaded a vlog which is going live in about 40 minutes. It's currently 5:20. I've just got back from teaching. I didn't vlog earlier on today because I woke up and straight away I got editing the vlog from the show and scheduled it to go live. Like I've said, it's going up at 6, and then I had some food and have been like tidying up some stuff in my room. I mean, it's still a mess because it always is, but whilst I was doing that I actually started watching The Umbrella Academy. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. I've watched 2 episodes of it now, and during the first episode I was kind of like, I don't know really what's going on, but I do think it is pretty good and I feel like I need to watch more of it, and I am kind of enjoying it. And also I used to watch Misfits, like I got into Misfits many years ago and I ended up really loving it. I've got the box set of it. I haven't actually watched the last season because they changed all the characters and I've just never got around to watching it, kind of because I loved the original character so much that I didn't want to, but I do need to watch it at some point. I have heard it's just not as good as the other seasons, series, whatever, but I loved Misfits. Anyway, the guy in that, I literally haven't watched it in ages. I can't remember the characters' names. Oh my god, but he was my favourite character in it and I absolutely fell in love with him. But he's in it. I can't remember what his name is in real life either. The Irish one. But he's American in this, so it's not very helpful, is it? He's in it and I love him. On the way to go and teach, I went and got a patch test to get my brows done. My friend Lexi started doing 3D brows, whatever you call them, and I had to have a patch test obviously to check that you're not allergic to the dye and stuff. And then I'm getting my brows done on Wednesday finally. It's been like years since I got my brows done because I've never really been that bothered, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get them done. I'll leave her links down below, by the way, because she's starting up her own beauty sort of stuff. She's still training in some stuff. She's doing tans and brows at the moment. She's learning to do lashes and everything, so I'll link her stuff down below because I'm very excited about it. You should go check her out if you're interested. And yeah, then I went and taught at a school that I've not taught at before, because me and Luke have to teach at different ones on a Monday because we do, and I went over to the school he'd started teaching at a few weeks ago and they are so lovely. The kids are amazing, so it was really nice to meet them for the first time and it was just really great. Oh my god, look at the state of me. Woohoo! Good morning guys, it's now Tuesday morning. It's not Tuesday morning, it's about 12 o'clock. This morning I watched Alfie's recent video that he did. It was like an hour and a half long and it was actually quite interesting. And you're probably wondering what's up with the state of my face and I look like I've been crying. That's because I have. Basically, anyway, as I was saying, watched that this morning, had some breakfast, I had a bath because I just did. I was practicing some singing as well. And I've just been watching some parade videos for Disneyland Paris, like the most recent ones and some like older ones. I'm currently watching Magic on Parade, which was the one I saw when I went in 2014. I mean, watching Disney vlogs makes me emotional in general, but I don't know, it's just, I'm really like reflecting on things today. That sounds really cheesy, but basically I mentioned it in previous vlogs, or a previous vlog, that I watched The Secret on Netflix and that I ordered the book. And if you don't know what The Secret is, it's basically all about the law of attraction and like people's experiences on how they've used it and it's helped them and it's worked for them, and all these tips to keep a positive mindset and like the universe will give you what you want, basically. A lot of people will probably think it's far-fetched and it's not real and it's never going to happen, but I don't know, I'm starting to believe in it because I feel like it worked for me for the actual audition in general, because I just had a good feeling and something was and I was getting really positive. I always stay positive for it, but something was telling me about this audition that it was going to go really well, and it was almost as if I knew something good was going to come from it, and it did. So I don't know. And there's been other times in life where it's happened and I haven't realised until learning more about The Secret that that's actually probably what it was. Like, you might just think it's a coincidence and stuff, but I do really believe in it and it's worked for a lot of people. And I've been reading up on that. I've been trying to work on keeping a positive mindset, because sometimes even when I try to, it's like the negative thoughts won't go away, and I'm like, in my head I'm like, well, you're not gonna hear back from Disney, like you're not gonna get a contract. Like, I've got that in the back of my head, like they've probably sent out all the ones they want to send out at the moment, blah blah blah. But I'm trying to think, that doesn't mean that I won't hear in these next 6 months. Someone might leave, someone might end their contract, so someone that's maybe got a full-term contract might decide to leave in a month, and then there'll be a space open and it'll be for my height requirement, my availability. You just never know, and I feel like if I keep positive about it, something like that could pop up. And even if it doesn't happen this time, there's so many more chances I've got. Like, this isn't my only chance. Like, I've got more auditions I can go to. But I'm trying to think positively about this one, but at the same time think positively about the fact that even if it's not this time, it will be another time. And I've just been working on that, and I really do think it's gonna work at some point. And I've just been watching the parade videos, and that's one thing I think I need to do for myself, because trying to keep positive, and you have to like imagine that it's kind of already yours, or like really imagine yourself doing that, whatever you want, whatever it is you want, imagine it already being yours, or imagine doing that. So watching the parades, I watch some of the dances and think, oh, like I could be doing that soon, like, oh, that'll be me one day. And I think that's a really good way to do it, and I've just been getting really overwhelmed by it. I don't want to cry, especially watching this video, the Magic on Parade video, because obviously I went in 2014, I was 17, and at this point I was kind of like, I do really want to audition. Like, I'd learned by this point that it was a thing that you could work, like obviously I knew that from like a slightly younger age that, like, you know, you could audition to be the characters or dance in the parades and stuff, but obviously you have to be 18 to work there. And I was like, oh, maybe I should start auditioning as soon as I turn 18. And I was like, is it what I want though? Like, obviously I also, oh my god, that'd be the dream. But then I was like, but would it just be like terrifying? Or I don't know, I thought it was what I wanted, but I was like, I don't know. I was kind of like thinking about it, and I was thinking that is the absolute dream. And then I remember going in 2014, and literally from the moment we walked in, this like performance down Main Street started. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't a parade. It was like this little thing going on, I don't know. And then obviously watching the parade and stuff, and like instantly watching them, even just the dancers, I was like, this is exactly what I want. Like straight away I was like, this has confirmed it for me. This is exactly what I want to do. And I was like, but it must be impossible to even get to this point. Like, I can't ever imagine getting to the point of doing it. Like, I'd love it, but I don't think I'd ever get picked for it. And I'm just like, when I think back to that moment, oh, this is so silly. I know it's silly, but it's what I'm passionate about, and it's my dream job, so you know. And watching this parade has just reminded me of when I was at Disneyland in 2014, and I was watching the parade and thinking, oh my god, that'd be so cool. Imagine being able to do that. And I'm like, oh my god, oh, I've proved to myself I actually can do it, and it actually could happen for me. Whew. Or it actually will happen for me. That's how you do it. Law of attraction, you have to believe it's already yours. I can't believe it's actually going to happen for me. When I say it like that though, it sounds like I'm being big-headed, like, yeah, I'm definitely going to get it, but at the end of the day, I'm thinking positively about it, and if you work hard for something, you'll get it. That's just how things work. So I've worked my ass off for this, and I've prayed and prayed for this, so it will come one day. And I don't know, just like, I was emotional watching them anyway and thinking about actually doing it myself, but then this came up as well as a suggested one to watch, the Magic on Parade. I was like, oh my god, that's the one I saw. And it just reminded me of when that moment clicked in my head, that it, like, I was pretty sure it was what I wanted to do, but at that moment that it clicked in my head, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And now look at me, like 5 years later. Oh my god, it's been 5 years. This summer it's been 5 years since I went to Disneyland Paris. Oh my god. I never imagined that this, like 5 years down the line, I would have passed a Disney audition to be on the parades. And I don't know, it's absolutely insane. And this is really cringe. You're probably watching this like, this is pathetic and this is embarrassing to watch. I'm sorry, but I just felt like I needed to get that across. And I feel like I haven't really shown much emotion about this whole thing since I passed my audition, because I've kind of, whenever I've felt really emotional about it and it's really hit me at any point, I've not been vlogging. And whenever I do vlog, I'm talking about it and I'm okay. I'm kind of in like a calmer state. I'm kind of better at holding my emotions back, but I felt like this was just making me really overwhelmed and everything about it. And I thought, this is the best time to show you exactly how I'm feeling about it, because I feel like it just doesn't come across in vlogs how much this means to me. And it's quite frustrating when I edit them back. I'm like, this just looks like, yeah, I'm excited, but it's just like, you know, oh, this is really cool, I'm excited. But I don't think I'll ever be able to get across how important it is to me, and I feel like, I don't feel like I have to prove it or anything, but I don't know, I just feel like no one realises how much I want it. And yeah, there's a couple of people that have moved out there already. I can't remember if I mentioned this in a vlog. A couple of people that I've spoken to, one of them was at my audition. They've both moved out there already. They've got permanent contracts there and they're out there at the moment. I think they start their first day today, and like they've been like going around Paris and stuff, and like obviously settling in and everything. And I'm watching it and I'm like, this is going to be me one day. I haven't been thinking, I kind of got sad about it. And I was like, I wish this was me. But then I've started to look at it and be like, I can't wait for when this is me and it's my turn to be doing all of this and moving out for the first time and like decorating my little room, spending my first day in Disneyland with all the people that have the same moving day as me, going out into Paris for a day and like exploring and getting used to my new home. I'm thinking of it like that now, which I think is really going to help me. One, if the secret works, it'll help me, and two, just my mental health, because when I've been thinking negative about it recently, I've been really struggling. Like yesterday I was feeling the complete opposite to this. I literally was just lying on my bed feeling like crap because I was just like, I want to be doing something that I really, really, really love. And I think it was because it was like after show week, I was enjoying that so much. I was just enjoying every moment and knowing that it was going to come to an end and I had to go back to like the real world and do things that I didn't love as much or didn't really love, and it was kind of sad. And I think that's why I felt so down yesterday. And I was looking at people who have already moved out there and I was thinking, imagine that, like I'd be excited to get up in the morning and go and do that, and I'd never like, I mean I'm assuming there'll be days where I would be like, oh, I don't know, I've not got the energy today, or like days where I'm feeling sad, maybe homesick, or days where I'm struggling, if it's because it's obviously going to be a difficult job. Like mainly it's like a positive thing, and thinking to that, like waking up every morning knowing that I'm living my dream job. And it's, oh, this is all so cheesy, and I wasn't expecting to talk for so long about this, but I just feel like I wanted to get all this out now because it's kind of showing to you exactly how I'm feeling. So I think that's why I was so sad yesterday, because I'd just done an amazing show week. I'd had so much fun. I was getting that passion and it was just something that I enjoyed, and I was just loving. When I woke up in the morning, I was excited to get up and get ready for the day. I don't really get that often anymore. The thought of like leading up to moving away, like packing and everything, it just really excites me, and that one day I will have a job where I literally can wake up every morning and be like, I'm living my dream. Like, I don't know, I can't think of anything better than that. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more positive today. Even though I'm crying, it's like happy, emotional, like overwhelmed kind of vibes, not like sad. Whereas yesterday it was more like sad tears, because I was just like, I just don't want to be here. Like, I want to be in Paris. Like, there's things that make me sad at the thought of leaving. Like, obviously with my show week, I don't want to leave all those people, because I'm not, I love them and I love doing shows with them, and obviously my family and Luke and like all my friends. It's my dream job, and obviously that's what I want to do, and I would rather be doing that, because then obviously I can still have people visit me, and obviously they'll all still be here when I'm back. I don't know, I'm not making any sense now, but just thought I'd update you with how I'm feeling. In the back of my mind, I'm feeling a little bit down that it's not already happening right now, because I don't know, I just wish I was there now, obviously. So there's that, and like seeing other people there, like I love it, but sometimes in the back of my mind I'm like, I'm really sad that that's not me, and I was really thinking that it was going to be me very soon. I was hoping that I'd hear straight away like everyone else did. Not that everyone else did, but a lot of other people obviously heard the week after. I think it just switches all the time. Like, I have good days and I have bad days, and I know it's literally been a month since my audition, and they're keeping my audition for they're keeping my details for 6 months, but like I've said in a previous vlog, I wasn't sure if like you didn't hear the week after, you probably wouldn't hear it all, because I've not heard from any other people that they've heard later than a week after. Like, it's either been the week after or not at all, so I'm not sure. But I assume because they've got my details, if someone decides to leave or ends their contract, they'll just look down the list of people and think, oh okay, I'll give this to this person. And I don't know if it's harder for them to find something for me because of my height, because I'm kind of a height where I'm a bit too tall for some of the characters to like be friends with some of the characters, but then I'm also a bit too small to be friends with a lot of the other characters, so I'm kind of an in-between height where I can't be friends with as many characters as other people can, whereas they're a height where they can be some of the smaller ones but also some of the ones that I can be friends with. But that doesn't mean it's never going to happen for me, because otherwise why would they let me pass the audition in the first place if they thought my height was going to affect me so much? They would, if they thought my height was just going to be too difficult for them to be able to find something for me, they wouldn't have got me to that point. They would have just been like, yeah, her height's not right, we're not going to be able to find something for her, it's very unlikely. But like I said, it is probably more, there are people that might be higher up on the list because they can do more in terms of their height. That might not even be the reason. Literally my height could be fine and I could be able to do a lot of things, but I just don't realise it. But that's what my thinking at the moment. But then there's people who work there all the time that are my height, and do you know what I mean? So I don't know, I keep trying to think about it and like think of the reasons why I might not have heard back yet, but I don't want to overthink it too much because it could literally be nothing. Like, I don't know, I'm trying not to think about it too much and worry about it too much. But it's not even just that, I'm just thinking, oh, maybe that's it and that's fine, but it literally could be something completely different. So I honestly don't know. All I can do is stay positive, keep reading my book, The Secret, and just keep that positive mind frame and attract it to me, and it will happen. But I've been talking for over 15 minutes, so I'm going to end this little segment here. I've got a couple of hours, then I need to head out to go and teach, and then I have my own rehearsal. So I'm probably going to have some lunch in a minute and then get myself ready. I'm feeling all the feels today. All the feels. Good morning, guys. It is currently Wednesday and I'm vlogging on my phone and vlogging in at this angle, yeah. Because I'm just putting my shoes on to head out the door, and I was going to vlog before I came out, but I ended up being on FaceTime to Franny this morning, my friend Franny, for ages. So I just quickly got ready after I finished my FaceTime call with her, so I didn't get a chance to vlog anything this morning, but basically I wanted to vlog before I go out, just so you could see the before, even though you see the before all the time. But like I said, I think I said it in this weekly vlog, I'm sure I did, but I'm going to get my brows done. So this is what they look like before, and I'm excited for the major transformation because I haven't had my brows done in years, so it'll be nice. And then I'm going to come back and I'm probably going to put some makeup on and take some photos, just a little bit, because even if I don't take photos, just put some makeup on, because I feel like obviously when you first get your brows done it might look a bit intense without makeup, and especially because I'm not used to having actually nice brows. So yeah, I'll probably do that, but I will obviously show you what they look like when I get back. And I'm very excited, but I'm heading out the door right now, so that's why I'm vlogging this section really quickly while I put my shoes on. And we're gonna go, so I'll see you. Oh God, I'm not good at this. I will see you in a bit. I'm not even looking at the right bit, I should be looking there, but I'm looking over here. Why? I've been doing this for like 4 years and I still don't know what I'm doing apparently, so we love that. Hi guys, so I finally have nice brows. Look at that, this is the after. I am absolutely in love with them. It's so nice to actually have nice brows again. And I just don't know, just feel like it changes everything. I feel like I look so much better now. I really, really, really love them. The dials obviously fade after like a couple of days, and I know it's darker than my hair colour, but I kind of like that, and we decided that that would be a good idea, and it will just fade a little bit anyway, but I like them like this, and yeah, I'm just obsessed. So go and check her out. I'll link her stuff down below so you can go and follow her on everything. I've finally had my brows done after many, 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 many years. So yeah, that is that done. Really happy with those. I do have a video I want to film. I'm doing a Disney Q&A, asked for some questions, and I've had quite a few, and I've had some really good questions that I really need to decide how to answer, because they're actually really good questions and quite difficult. But I was going to film that today. I don't know, because I'm kind of hating my hair today. I know that's a stupid reason, but I decided to go with blue eyeshadow to match my jumper because I'm that extra. But I'm about to make myself some lunch, so I don't know if I'll film this video today, but if I don't, I'll probably film it tomorrow. I'm so happy with them. I mean, look at how much better they look now. I love the look of them. I really like big brows, and these are just perfect. I just love the way they look, and I'm very out of focus. I feel like it makes my makeup look so much better. I mean, I've hardly got that much makeup on. I've literally got eyeshadow on, mascara and lipstick. And obviously when she did my brows, she put a bit of product in them as well. But I love it so much. I'm so happy. Hi guys, so it's much later on now. I think the last thing I vlogged was just after I'd got my brows done, like just as I got home. But it is now 8:10 and I need to have a shower and wash my hair in a bit, which I'll probably do shortly. I am currently watching something on Netflix, but I might have a shower and then finish watching it. Basically, I'm watching Walt, the Man Behind the Myth on Netflix, and it's about an hour and a half long, and I'm only about 10 minutes into it. Basically, it's something that I heard about a while ago and I kept forgetting to watch it, so now I'm finally watching it. So it probably comes as a shock that I haven't actually watched this yet, but I'm very excited about it. As soon as I turned it on, it was like narrated by Dick Van Dyke, and then I heard him say like 3 words and I just started crying because I wasn't prepared for it. I know it sounds sad, but I'm like obsessed. I love him so much. Dick Van Dyke is one of my favourite people in the whole world, and when I'm watching something about Disney and it's narrated, why do I keep saying narrated? And it's narrated by Dick Van Dyke, it's gonna make me emotion. But it's quite interesting so far. I knew a lot of this information already from like other stuff that I've watched before, but it's exciting to watch and getting to see like interviews with his family and stuff, and yeah, even though I'm only 10 minutes in, it's pretty good. I also watched Madagascar, which is very random, but I was really in the mood to watch it, so I did. And I also watched an episode of Wallace and Gromit. Honestly, what a random day. Basically one of the like old episodes. It's the one called A Grand Day Out, I think. It was always my favourite when I was little. It's the one where they go to the moon and eat cheese on the moon. That was always my favourite when I was little, so I watched that again because when I was searching for Madagascar, no, I wasn't even searching for Madagascar, I was searching for what I'm watching now, and I found Madagascar. I was in the mood to watch it anyway, and then I was like, oh, I need to look for this. I looked for this and for some reason Madagascar came up when I put WAL in, like I was typing it in, and that was one of the things that came up, so I was like, oh perfect, it's like it was meant to be. So I ended up watching that as well, and that's what came up as well. Wallace and Gromit came up as well. This is a really random conversation, I'm probably not making any sense, but yeah, just watched a few random things because they came up when I was searching for this and I was in the mood to watch Madagascar. And I just love that film. It's so funny. Mum and Dad went out food shopping and then they brought home some fish and chips, so I had that for tea and watched a bit of Friends, as I always do. Then I've come back up here. I need to, oh, I've already said that. I need to have a shower. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't stop looking at my brows. I'm just so happy with them. But my mum was telling me today that she did a course, I think, or something like that at where she works. They did a mindfulness course. I don't know exactly what they did on it. I need to ask her more about what sort of things they did. But one of the things they did was they had to reach in and grab a random card. I don't know if it was like in a bowl or something, or in like somewhere. Basically they had to pull out a random card with a quote on it, and they said like, you don't choose the quote chooses you. It's basically all about the stuff that I've been really believing in recently, and I didn't know she was doing this today or anything. I didn't know about it. But obviously I've been reading The Secret and all of this, so I'm really believing in stuff like that at the minute. I genuinely think it works. And the quote that my mum pulled out, she was like, I've got to show you it, I've got to show you it. Again, it could be a coincidence, but it's just weird. And it says, even miracles take a little time, and it is by the fairy godmother. And I'm just like, this could not be more fitting right now. I literally feel like that can't just be a coincidence. Like, so many things are happening again. Like, I just feel like it is going to happen for me. Like, I need to think like it is going to happen for me. That's what The Secret's all about. Just assuming it's already yours. Not just assuming, but like thinking in a way that it is already yours. Because if you put yourself in that mindset and you're like, yeah, it is going to be mine, it's just not happened yet. The universe gifts you with what you want, I guess. But I don't know, it was just, obviously there's been a lot of waiting, and it's like super important to me, but it's waiting and waiting and not knowing if it's ever going to come. But then seeing that even miracles take a little time, and the fact that it's a quote from the fairy godmother, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, there's so many like things going on that are like hinting towards the fact that it's going to happen for me, and like all these signs and stuff I keep getting. I know people are probably watching this like, you are so pathetic, but I don't even care, because I genuinely do feel like it all makes sense. My mom's given me this to keep. It's like laminated, it's really cute. I'm actually going to stick it up on my peg lights up there, which is where my Disneyland card is, the one that I got when I passed the audition. And I'm just going to peg it up right next to it. And hopefully, I know I probably won't be able to read it from all the way up there because my eyesight's not that good, but knowing what it is, I'll be able to have that up there to look at. I'm going to kind of use those peg lights, I think, as like my own little mood board. I know normally a mood board would just literally be a board with loads of things stuck on it, but I might use that as my own mood board. So start sticking up things there that will inspire me or help me think positively, like that Disneyland card. I always look at that and like, it's amazing that it's right there because I always get to look at it, and I think that helps me. So having this as well, I'm going to put it up there too. Good morning guys, it's now Thursday morning and I'm actually going to head out quickly because I need to get petrol today anyway, and I was just going to do it later just before I go out. But we also need some nail varnish remover, which is really random, but we need some. And my nails never last me very long, so I'm having to use it kind of often when I paint my nails to get rid of the rest of it when it all chips. So definitely need some more of that. Like, I don't need to go out right now, like it's not something I desperately need to go and get as soon as possible, but basically I thought it was a great excuse to get me up early and go and get a McDonald's breakfast, because I haven't had one in a long time and I know it's really unhealthy. My mum and dad did a food shop yesterday, so we've got enough food in the house, but I thought if I get up and get ready and go and do what I need to do, then I've got the rest of the day. It means get a Mackey's breakfast, which is a good motivation for me. I want to do my makeup and film a video today before I go out, so it gets me up and doing it earlier, and yeah, basically that is my thought process. So basically I'm going to get a Mackey's breakfast and I can't wait. I don't really have them that often anymore. I used to have them way too often, but now I don't really get them that much. So yeah, I need to get petrol, probably pop into Tesco and get some nail varnish remover, and then go and get my Mackey's breakfast. But Mackey's breakfast ends at 10:30, it's currently 9:30, so I'm gonna go right now so that I've got plenty of time, then carry on with the rest of my day. And she's back with the goods. You can't see my face there. Okay, we'll put you back in the usual spot. I am back and I have supplied the goods. I have my food here. I didn't actually check if they'd given me the right things, but I'm just assuming they did. It looks like they did, yeah. So I got a double sausage and egg McMuffin with a hash brown and a hot chocolate, which is always my go-to breakfast from McDonald's, and I'm very excited to eat this. I also got some nail varnish remover. Sorry, my battery just died. I've just changed it over, put the other one on charge. Also, please excuse the crazy hair this morning. I washed it last night and didn't really do anything with it this morning other than brush it. I was getting the nail varnish remover. I found this section. It was just like this cardboard box basically full of reduced makeup stuff, and it was just reduced to clear, and I would have liked to have had a proper look through it. It was mainly like Rimmel products and stuff, and there was a few nice things in there for really cheap, and I would have liked to look through it properly, but I just didn't. I was trying to get things done quickly obviously, but I did find the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation for £4.50, so I thought might as well pick it up. I mean, I'm not running low on foundation or anything, but it's nice to have this as a backup. I've never actually tried this one, have I? I don't know if I've tried, I feel like I might have tried the original like Lasting Finish foundation, but not the new one. I don't know, I can't remember if I've used this one or not before, but for £4.50 you can't really go wrong, so I got that. And I'm gonna go and eat this breakfast before it goes cold. And yeah, I also got petrol obviously, like I said, so it is now 10:10, so I've got quite a lot of time to do what I want for the day, so like get ready and film a video and stuff. It's always good to get out early. I know it's, for some people this isn't that early, but when you're not technically doing anything till later on in the day, and you don't need to get up, then it is kind of early, I guess. But I'm gonna go eat this and stop rambling because I'm not making any sense. So I have just finished filming my Disney Q&A video. It actually took me quite a while because some of the questions took a lot of thinking. I tried to like think through some answers for them before I started filming the video, which worked for some questions, but some questions I was like, I just don't know how to answer this, because I always want to give my best answer and I just always really struggle. I'm like, there's so many things I could say for this. But anyway, I finished filming that now. Obviously I did my makeup and stuff as well. It's now 12:30, so I have just over 2 hours before I'm heading out, so I'm gonna tidy some stuff up. I need to have some lunch, but I'm still kind of full from my breakfast, so I'll probably wait a little bit before I eat anything. Just do some bits and bobs before I need to go out. Basically, I'm going out to teach like I usually do on a Thursday, and then I have dance, but it's actually for 2 hours instead of 1 hour tonight, because basically classes aren't on this week, except for a couple of catch-up sessions, and one of them is for street, because we missed a session a few weeks ago because our teacher was ill. So we have a class this week when most of the classes aren't on as a catch-up session, and it's a 2 hour session rather than a 1 hour session, because we have a show coming up soon. We're doing kind of like a show that loads of different dance schools and stuff are involved in, and we do a couple of numbers, and there's a dance, like the dance troupe are doing one, and the street troupe, I guess, are doing one as well. So we need to finish that off and we need extra rehearsals, so we have a 2 hour rehearsal for that tonight. Basically after teaching I'm going to drop Luke back off here so he can chill at mine for a bit while I go to dance for a couple of hours. Usually he drives and just waits in the car. It's kind of unfair making him wait in the car for 2 hours, so I'm gonna drive. He's gonna drive to me and then I'm gonna drive to teach, and then gonna drop him off here, then go back to dance, and then I'm gonna have to meet them at the pub when we do the pub quiz, which we haven't done in a couple of weeks because obviously I had my show last week, which is insane that it's been a week since the show first opened. Like, opening night was a week ago today, which actually blows my mind. I miss doing that show so much. But yeah, I'm gonna have to meet everyone, like my mom, my dad and Luke, at the pub, and hopefully I'll get some food while I'm there, because otherwise I won't have had anything to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna meet them there and then do the quiz, and that'll be the day. So I don't know what else I can vlog today, but I'll try my best, and obviously I can vlog throughout the rest of the week. Whenever I film a video, like most of the time, it just makes me want to film loads more. Like, I do need to do a February favourites, but I don't really want to do that now. Like, I kind of do, like I'm in the mood to, but at the same time I feel like I should do it a different day, and there's other things I need to get done before I go out. So yeah, I'll probably film that. I might have to film it next week now, because like I could film it tomorrow or like over the weekend, but then I get shy when people are in the house when I film. I know I've been doing this for 4 years, I should have probably got over that by now, but I still get awkward, so I need to really get over that, especially when I go to Disney, because I'm going to want to vlog everything. So vlogging in front of people is going to be something I'm going to have to get used to. But it's not even just vlogging, it's like filming main channel videos, like sitting in my room talking. I get shy, which is really silly. Well, it's not silly, but I feel like I should have got used to it by now. Anyway, look, I'm rambling because all I want to do is vlog because I'm in the mood to. So I'm going to head off now.
Oh, it's going the other way.
Whoa, we just did a hurdle. And here I am in the
guys, it is now Thursday. That is a lie, it's Wednesday. What? It's Friday. Don't know why, I've just had a massive brain fart then. It's Friday evening now. I literally vlogged about 3 seconds this morning of me walking, which isn't very exciting, but yeah, I just didn't end up vlogging much today. I did some dog walking and I went to go and teach, like I usually do. And then I had a singing lesson tonight, which actually went really well. And you may have seen a few clips, just, I don't know how much I will have included, or if I'll have like sped it up so you can't hear it properly, or like, I don't know. I'm really working on my voice at the moment, like mainly my belt, because I'm really starting to notice a change in it and an improvement in that. And I always thought I'd never be able to do that. And I've come on so much, so I was making the most of like my voice being really warmed up and being really motivated. And because my mum and dad are out, I was like, I normally wouldn't go full out and practice when they're in the house because I get embarrassed, which is silly, but I do. And I'm like, no, I can't practice when they're home because they'll hear me, and if I make a mistake they'll hear me, and if I go off key or like my voice breaks, but that's all normal, that's all part of it. So I don't know why I get like that, but I just get a bit shy. Yeah, I've just practiced a few songs, a few that I really want to work on, and I want to do for like my belt, and just songs that I want to sing more in general. And one of them I did tonight, my singing lesson, and I feel like I'm doing really well. Like, I'm not perfect obviously, and it doesn't sound amazing, but like the way my voice has improved is incredible. But I need to stop because I have a major headache. It's like all like tension, it's like my anxiety. I've kind of been a bit all over the place today. I was expecting to vlog tonight and be really like down whilst talking to you, but my singing lesson did cheer me up quite a bit. Basically I've been feeling a bit down today, just like, it's kind of embarrassing. I feel embarrassed to say it because earlier on in this vlog I was like, oh, I'm being positive about it now, and I'm so glad that I've become positive about it again. And I was like, I know I may have ups and downs, but I just know I'm going to be more positive about it. And so then when I have days where I feel really down about it, about my I didn't really explain it, did I? My Disney audition and waiting to hear something back, I've just felt really down today again. Like, it's just up and down and up and down. I am generally getting better at thinking positively and changing my way of thinking, like using The Secret, like I've been saying, and hopefully it will help me. And it does help me in general, like with my mental health. It is genuinely helping my mental health a lot, reading that book. And even if people think it's silly and don't believe in that sort of thing, like, it's helped me a lot, and I do believe in it a lot. I was feeling really down today, just getting upset because I feel like there's lots going on, and I'm constantly having to do things I like don't enjoy, and I've just kind of hit a wall today where I'm like, I'm just so unhappy. And in my head it seems that the only thing that will make me feel completely content with life is if I'm there at Disney, which is, it sounds so over dramatic, and people watching this and people who work there now or have worked there before will be like, okay, really like being over dramatic and you need to chill out, a bit pathetic. But I suppose everyone has something that they're majorly passionate about. For me, it's working at Disneyland Paris, and it's something that has been like oh, my forehead looks giant. I mean, I know I have a giant forehead, but the way my hair slicked back, I look disgusting. Please excuse the giant forehead. I've already had enough comments on it, don't need any more, so thanks. Anyway, obviously there's things that make me happy, like, and there's things I'm grateful for. That's one thing that you have to do with The Secret. You really need to think about what you're grateful for, because that's the only way you're going to get it to work, is if you sort of appreciate what you have now and be thankful and everything for what you have now. And I am, like, amazing friends and family, have a roof over my head. I'm very, very lucky in a lot of senses. And I'm very grateful for all of that. I'm ready for it now more than I've ever been in my whole life, is to get out there and go to Disney. It just feels like, obviously it's something I wanted for a long time, but there's always been something in the back of my head that's been telling me, oh no, I kind of don't want it to happen, or it's not the right time, I'm not ready for it yet. Even though I was, like, obviously if I'd have got a contract I would have gone, but in the back of my head I was like, oh god, I couldn't ever imagine it happening at that point. Like, I wanted it to happen for me, but I couldn't ever have imagined going there, like, then, like, that soon. That doesn't really make sense. Obviously I desperately wanted to, but I just couldn't see it happening. Now I'm at a point where I'm like, I couldn't be more ready for it, and It just feels like the perfect timing, and I would love to hear within this 6 months, but obviously it doesn't mean if I don't hear that it's over and that I can never work there, because I'll just have to go back and audition in July. Might not even get past 1 round in July because they might be looking for something completely different. Might get all the way, might not get contacted again. But I don't want to think like that, because that is, when I'm thinking like that, that is like me attracting that to myself. If you know about The Secret and stuff, then you'll understand this. One of the things I love that is in the book, I've not finished reading it yet, but one thing that I keep putting in my head, it's like basically says, oh, I think I should do a whole video on this. Let me know if you'd want me to do a whole video on this. I don't know where I'd go, how I'd go about it, but if you want me to do a whole video on it and how I've used it and stuff, then let me know. I feel like I need to read the book properly yet and spend more time, you know, using The Secret before I film a video, but let me know if you'd like me to do that. One of the things in the book that I absolutely love, and it really helps me a lot, is that you have to imagine that what you want in life, whether it just be something really simple or anything, just happiness in general, like say you just want happiness, you have to imagine it as if, you know, when you like order something online or order from a catalogue, whatever. People still do that? I don't even know. You order it and you don't worry about it. You're not constantly thinking, oh, is it going to come? Is it not going to come? You know it's on its way because you've ordered it, and you don't sit there and worry about it too much. You're like, okay, it's on its way. You've made your order, and then you get it, and you know in your head that you have ordered that and it's coming your way. It's the same with if you want something in the future. Like for me, a dream job. You kind of put out there into the universe that is what you want, that is your order, I guess. And then you're just like, okay, I've put my order out there, might take a while, I don't know, might be soon. It's on its way. So whenever I'm thinking, oh, why haven't I heard yet, it's not fair, like loads of other, not that it's not fair, but sometimes you just think that, don't you? Like, oh, it's not fair, my life's not fair. But when I'm thinking like, oh, I'm never gonna get this, like, when I'm thinking, oh, why haven't I heard back? Like, I understand that it's a thing that can happen and I might not hear back, but like, I get down about it obviously, and I'm like, I really want to hear back so badly, and I'm like, will it happen? I don't know. I just think of what it says in the book. I just think it's on its way. It's on its way. It's gonna happen. I've made my order. It's on its way. I've put in that I want a speedy delivery. This is so weird, and you're probably thinking this is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard, but honestly, I genuinely think it works. I just have to think it's on its way. It will happen. It will come to me. I've just got to let it happen. And believe that it's on its way, and imagine and visualise it as if it is going to happen for me, and it will. And keep working my ass off for it. And the reason I've been feeling down a lot today as well is that I can't seem to put my... I've mentioned this in past videos, like before I even passed my audition, like in previous, like when I've been to previous auditions and stuff, and I've said that like I've got no motivation to do anything else because I can't seem to put my mind to anything other than that. And it's bad because obviously sometimes you have to do things like, you know, you have to do things to get money, and you can't just sit around and wait for it. You've got to carry on with your life and let it happen when it happens. But I'm just like nothing else. I feel like I can't physically bring myself to do anything because I'm so hung up on it, which is so bad, and I need to work on that. I've gotten better at times. Today has been a bad day for it, where I've been thinking like I literally just want to sit in my room and cry until I get it, which is so bad. I'm sure everyone goes through those sort of days. I need to keep thinking of that quote that my mom randomly picked out, or the quote that picked her, as they said in this little course that she did. I need to remember that quote because it came at a perfect time. This is what I mean, like little things keep happening to me at the minute since I've been reading. I'm like so much more aware of things, and like the way I've been thinking, it's like things keep happening and I'm like, everything just seems to make sense. Like I already am starting to see the effects of it. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna lose about 90% of my subscribers after this vlog, but the quote, even miracles take a little time, is one that I really need to think about. And I remember when my mom gave it to me and showed me, it made me feel really emotional. It still makes me feel emotional now. And the fact that it's by the fairy godmother, what the hell? I just don't think that was a coincidence. I don't know, I just don't. And she really believes in it. Like, I know sometimes when it's your mom, you know, like they've got to be like, oh yeah, it'll happen soon, it'll happen soon. Even when they're like, oh god, I don't know. But like, she fully believes that it is going to happen for me. It's so silly because I bet that like every other person that auditions for Disney does not get like this about it and does not go to these extremes and does not talk about it much. I don't know, I just feel like I'm the most over the top person when it comes to that, but it's my dream job. I'm sure other people's dream job is the same thing, but I feel like I'm just the only one. But anyway, I don't know, I kind of keep going off on one and then I'm forgetting where I was going with things. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm noticing little things happening that give me the signs that I'm starting to apply The Secret to everyday life. I sound so lame, but I don't care. That's what's keeping me going at the moment, and if it's gonna keep me going and stop me feeling extremely, extremely low to a point where like I just don't want to do anything other than that, like I just feel so like I feel like something's missing. Like it sounds so stupid, but I feel like something's missing and that is what it is. Like I need that and then I'll be okay. I don't know, I'm rambling now, but maybe some of that made sense. Maybe like 30% of that made sense. Not a great day in terms of my mental health and all of that and basically everything I just said, but this evening and after speaking to my singing teacher, I feel a lot better as well, because that is one other thing. I will wrap up this vlog segment soon. I went into a like little office like room where she does her singing lessons, and she'd gone with my dad because my dad wanted a glass of water because he hadn't brought any water with him, so they went to go and get some. So I was just stood in the room like waiting for them, and I just happened to just like glance across to the side of me, and there I noticed was The Secret on DVD. She had the DVD of it, and I know again I just feel like I'd never really heard people talk about this, and since I found out about it, since I happened to find out about it, I can't even remember when I found out about it. Someone messaged me and told me to read it. Whoever you were, if you remember, if it was you, comment down below. But I ended up watching it, and then since then I've started to see it pop up more, but I'd never really seen it before, and then I saw it tonight and I was like, that's really weird, especially because it's all I've been thinking about recently. And I was like, that's weird. That, you know, when you just see something and you're like, oh my god, that's weird. Like, what the hell? That's just weird. Could be a coincidence, but I don't think it was. And then like my brain was like, oh my god. And then I didn't mention it. They came back in the room. I didn't mention it again. I was talking about, she was asking me when my next show was, and I said I had one in June, and I was like, but I might be in Disney by then, you never know. And she was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, but I don't know. And she was like, oh no, I can't remember exactly what she said, but she was like, oh, don't say maybe, it'll happen. She was like, do you know what will be good for you? And you know, and I thought, oh my god, I know what she's going to say. She's going to tell me to read The Secret, isn't she? She's going to tell me to watch it. She was like, you need this. I was like, oh my god, I know. And then we just went off on one, and I was like, oh my god, I've just been like, I can't believe you said that. I just noticed it when I came in the room and I couldn't believe it because I've been reading it recently and blah, blah. So she basically believes in it as well, and my dad was looking at us both like we are insane. So I feel like that is what most of you watching this will be thinking as well, and you've probably turned off the vlog by now. So if you haven't turned off the vlog by this point and you're still watching this, please comment apples in the comments so I know you've been watching. Anyway, she was talking to me about it. She's like, yeah, I really strongly believe in it, and she was showing me all around the room. I don't know how I've never noticed this before. This is what I mean. Why is it only now that I know sometimes if like you're more familiar with something, you're likely to see it and recognise it. But basically she has loads of stuff related to The Secret in a room. She had, in that room, there was like multiple books in there. She had this other thing, I think it was like another kind of book kind of thing. The DVD and everything. And like, surely I would have noticed that already. I don't know, it's just weird that I only noticed it now. And I know you could say like, yeah, because you know what it is now, so you'd recognise it, so you're more likely to see it and be like, oh. Whereas if you didn't know what it was, you'd just look at it and you wouldn't even register in your head. But I don't know, I just feel like it's weird that it just happened to pop up, and then without me even saying that I'd noticed it in a room and that I've been thinking about it, she was like, oh, you need to watch, and she just like pulled it out and was like, you need to watch this, or you need to, I don't know, maybe I'm sounding stupid, but I was already really trying to use The Secret anyway, even at times where I was doubting it or doubting myself and whatever. I was like, I'm just going to keep going, just going to keep doing it. It's not going to do any harm, might as well. And I'm starting to get better at it. But then tonight has made me be like, oh my god, I need to keep going with this. Like, I need to keep... And like, even if it doesn't work, like, but I genuinely believe it does. But even if it didn't, like, it's making me think more positively, which is a miracle. Like, it's like therapy for me, I swear. It's nice to have something that is actually helping me think positively. It genuinely is like therapy, I swear. This book is like therapy. And it's cheaper than therapy, so it's kind of nice, because I'm sick of therapy and it's nice to have it free and actually work a little bit. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. This vlog clip is nearly 20 minutes long. Let me know if you want me to make a video on this one day. Maybe once I've been offered my contract and I can be like, this is how I kept positive throughout the waiting game. I've made myself sound like an idiot, but at the same time I shouldn't really apologise for speaking about what I believe in. People believe in lots of different things, and other people think it's silly, or people have lots of different goals that other people think are silly. So that's that. Oh dear. I'm gonna go now. I was planning on coming straight home, just chilling out for the rest of the evening, because I was kind of feeling not great, because my head is absolutely killing me because I've been so stressed today and all over the place that I've given myself a headache. And I ended up coming home, then I decided to practice more singing, even though I'd just been to a singing lesson, but you know, and then I've just been chatting to you guys for ages, which again is a great form of therapy for me sometimes, just chatting to you guys and like getting everything out that's on my mind. Like, I always find it so much easier to talk to a camera about how I'm feeling and then upload it to the internet, like, but then if I was talking to someone else like face to face, I'd feel more awkward. But then I'm putting this up for more people to see. It doesn't make sense. I am actually going to go and chill now because I need to just switch my brain off a little bit, although we know that's not going to happen. I'm going to end up watching Disneyland Paris vlogs. Now when I do it, I know it's helping me, so it's great. I really need to stop talking because that didn't make any sense. Yeah, you know what I mean. Got to visualise myself doing it, imagine it happening, believe that it's going to happen, believe that it's on its way. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but be nice, because I feel like sometimes people like to give their thoughts and opinions about things and then don't realise that it's kind of like a bit harsh, or like, I don't know. I like hearing your guys' opinions, and I'm happy to hear if you guys don't agree with it and you don't believe in it, but I feel like some people will just be like, I don't know, no hate. I mean, if you don't believe in it, that's fine, but let's not be super negative or mean, because I seem to get that more recently, which is weird. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Could be a great start for a discussion, and again, probably will make a video on it in the future, because it's something that I have grown to be very passionate about. And I will probably vlog tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably vlog a bit. Basically, I don't have my dance classes this week. I think I mentioned this. I only had my street classes because it was a catch-up session for one of the sessions we missed when one of our teachers was ill. So all of the classes are off, so I don't have my Saturday musical theatre classes tomorrow. And obviously I don't have Sunday classes because the Addams Family is done, so I don't have rehearsals on a Sunday anymore, which is, it's nice that I'm going to have a Sunday off, because I don't remember the last time I had a Sunday off. It was when I was ill, like after Panto, and obviously like over Christmas we didn't have it, but like, I don't know, I'm not used to having a normal Sunday, so it'll be weird, but it's going to be nice. And instead of going to dance tomorrow, like, we're going to go out for a meal, like a few of us from dance, because we wanted to see each other after the show anyway, because obviously you see them every day, and then we've gone from not seeing them for a few days and we miss each other already. So we're going out for food tomorrow, which will be really nice. We're going out for lunch, and then in the evening my dad's doing a gig at this like live music night, so I'm going to go down and watch that, but maybe I'll try and film some of that for you as well. So tomorrow should be nice, and Sunday I don't have any plans, and I'm probably going to keep it that way unless something comes up. But I am actually going to go now. guys, it's now Sunday and I didn't actually vlog anything yesterday. I'm sorry about that, but I did vlog just before I got ready for bed my outfit and my makeup, because I liked my makeup for yesterday and I liked last night's outfit, so I thought I'd show you it, which I'll just put over this now. And I wore a different outfit to go out for the meal. I just wore like a sweatshirt and jeans, but I changed to go out in the evening and I quite liked my outfit. The dress, the like denim dress, is from H&M and the t-shirt is from Primark, and then I did wear my Miley Cyrus Converse, one of my pairs from Miley Cyrus Converse, because I have 2 pairs, which is mental, but my black and white ones, which I'm not wearing in the video clips. That sounded weird. Which I'm not wearing in the clips that I filmed of my outfit, but I wore those. And yeah, yesterday was a really nice day. Went out for lunch with some of my friends from dance, and then in the evening went out and watched my dad do a little gig, and it was really nice. And yeah, it was just a nice chilled day. It wasn't chilled because I went out for most of it, but it was nice. And today is my first Sunday off in a long time. Feels weird that I'm not going to a 7-hour rehearsal, that I'm not at a 7-hour rehearsal currently, or that I'm not at the theatre to do a show. So it's really strange, but it's kind of nice to have a day off, I suppose. But I've spent this morning like slash the start of the afternoon, because it's now 1 o'clock and I've just finished and it's just uploading now. Basically I've been editing my Disney Q&A video that I filmed this week, and yeah, that's all edited, and I've made the thumbnail, it's uploading now, and I've just caught up on a few YouTube videos, and not much has happened. We are having a Sunday dinner today, which I'm very excited for because I'm really hungry, and my nan and granddad are coming over, so it should be really nice, and I'm excited for food and to chill today. Also, I'm wearing one of my favourite sweatshirts ever. It is my Lightning McQueen one, which I don't wear that often because it's quite bold and out there. I feel like, I don't know, it's not the easiest thing to wear on a daily basis, but I do love it. I do want to wear it more. I'll probably take it with me when I get to Disneyland. I don't want it to sound like I'm being big-headed when I'm talking about it and saying like when I get the job, because I'm not trying to be big-headed, and I'm not saying that like they're gonna give me a job because I'm amazing. Gonna give me a job because I'm amazing or anything. I just know that it's something that I've worked for a lot, and it will happen for me one day. Soon, maybe not soon, but I have to think in my head that it's going to be soon, so that it's more likely to happen and that I'm thinking more positively. But I'm not trying to say that, oh, I'm definitely going to get it. And I know you're probably thinking, why are you getting your hopes up when you could be really disappointed if you don't hear back? But it's better to stay positive the whole 6 months and then find out that I haven't heard anything, and that they haven't found a contract for me and I just have to audition again, and just keep staying positive and think, okay, I'm just going to go to the audition, I'm going to try again, than to just feel really down about it 24/7. And like I said, I have been having days like that where I am feeling down about it, but at least I'm still having days where I'm more positive. So it's nice that I'm thinking that way, because it means I'm not totally thinking there's no chance of me getting it 24/7 and feeling really down about it 24/7. It's better to have like ups and downs than just all downs. So yeah, it's not me being big-headed. Just wanted to put that out there, because I don't want it, when I say like, oh, when I go to Disney, when I get the job, I don't want to come across as big-headed. I'm just thinking positively basically, and how to apply the secret is to act as if it's already going to happen for you. So that's what I'm doing basically. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I've talked about it a lot. Sorry I didn't really vlog much yesterday, I was just enjoying the day. I'll probably have included a few like clips from yesterday, maybe like Snapchats and stuff, but I don't know, I just didn't end up picking up my camera, which I know is really annoying, because the one time I'm actually out of the house and like doing something, like I am out of the house often, but like I don't always vlog in, it's not always stuff I can vlog, but I could have vlogged that, but I just didn't. Hi guys, so it's currently 10 to 9 and did I vlog anything today? Yes I did. It's 10 to 9 in the evening now, and I had my dinner earlier and then I've just been chilling out most of the day. I watched Snow White, I'm currently watching Pinocchio, and I watched Adam Hatton's new vlog whilst I had a bath and washed my hair, and now I'm just winding down for the evening. I'm feeling kind of anxious for some reason. My anxiety's not been great over the past few days. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
the stars. Oh, I don't have a choice.